G'day, SmithCity here for the SmithCity product reviews. Well, it's my birthday, and I'll definitely drink an 18% beer if I want to. I just got home from work. It's been an amazing day with people infiltrating my social media with happy birthday messages. So I really appreciate anyone who's taken the time out to do that. But I know I've replied to every single one of them. But yeah, I'll extend my gratitude in this video as well, because you took the time to wish me a happy birthday. So thanks, guys. Here we are with the FA18 Rhino. I'm not too sure what 5 I's are. Quintuplet IPA, maybe. We'll just go with that. Correct me in the comments if I've got it wrong. But it's from Hope. Now, I've tried one of their Sunny Boy Sours, absolutely munted on my live feed. And yeah, I would like to review that again because I don't think I got the full experience. So there it is. It is a whopping 5.3%, 5.3 standard drinks. And I'm just going to read this out because I want to do this justice other than just pouring into a glass and having the aroma. So I'm on their website, rare, wild and dangerous. We've called it Rhino, the nickname of the FA18 jets that dominate the Hunter skyline on very special occasions. It is a massive 18% IPA at the extreme end of brewing, with the intensity, flavour and resin to navigate its high altitude ABV. It requires 150 IBUs, which is bitter units, to pop rivet it together. So a 4-pack is $68 and a carton is $315. And there's a new term that I've just realized on this is EBCs. It says 20 EBCs. So I'm going to skip over this as well because we all learn on this channel, even myself. EBC is a European brewery convention, which is the color of beer is measured in EBC. Stands for European Brewery Convention. 1 EBC corresponds to 1 ml of iodine in 100 ml of water. There are also other methods used to indicate the color of beer. For example, a similar scale is used in the United States, the so-called SRM scale. I won't go too much into that because I could delve into a rabbit hole, but I'm going to get into a glass and see what we've got. I have no idea what the colour this is going to look like. It's crazy bitterness straight from the glass. I'm only going to have half. I have a video conference call with some personal development I've got later, and I've got dinner, birthday dinner and Wentworth to get involved in. So I'm just going to pour half of it. I might have half later when I'm watching Wentworth. There's the drink, guys. Really gold amber color. You can see sort of the lacing of the head there on the glass. So even though it's a very thin head, it looks like it could have quite a nice mouthfeel to it, just by looking at that, the lacing from that head. If there is carbonation, you can't really see it. So we'll get the aroma. Getting a touch of grape. Like there's some fruity elements, but they're very hidden. Very, very hidden. I'm getting more sort of like an alcohol smell. Well, it's very intriguing. The fact I haven't been able to pick up a lot in the aroma says I'm going to be in for an interesting ride. Cheers, guys. gonna have to go in for more there. That knocked me around a fair bit. Okay, so there's very subtle fruit components to this. Then there's like this nice level of spice that follows on with like the hot like alcohol burn that you get, that's creating like this warm feeling through the pit of your stomach. It's definitely has layers, that's for sure. So what did it say? It said IBU was 150. So it's weird, like the bitterness comes in stages, or it does for me, is that you instantly get hit with bitterness on the front palate. And then there's sort of like a, yeah, as I'm not having a sip now, as a kicker, I'm getting that bitterness again on the back palate. This is going to be a one where drinkability is not going to be a factor in the rating, because there's no way you have more than one of these in one sitting. Really beautiful looking colour, really beautiful looking beer. Very interesting concept by Hope. Despite me having their Sunny Boy sour at the back end of a 2-hour chat, 3-hour chat, that was really, really sour, but I reckon I'd probably like to try that again and give it like a proper go just by itself. But this is on another level. I'm just going to click back because I want to see if there's any someone else has sort of given an indication of what their current release Rhino Mac 4. The team have strived to improve in refining the recipe and the process to get the massive 18% ABV. Both the hop and the grain bill were tweaked in this recipe, giving us a darker colour beer and slightly different characteristics with an improved hop profile and faster fermentation. Someone's written there, Ryan S, don't know who you are, this is on Untapped, says, decent, thought it would be undrinkable at 18%, pleasantly surprised. So, as my palate's adjusted to the bitterness, it is becoming more smoother on the back end. I reckon as time goes by, if this is sort of a beer that stays around, or I wouldn't actually mind getting myself another can and reviewing it at another stage, just whilst I get more knowledge on particular beers and particular brewing situations, because I feel like I'm not giving you guys a lot in terms of the flavour profile of it. There's a little bit of sweetness coming through on the back palate. Definitely is coming in stages. Now I'm not sure if this is what I'm actually experiencing or whether I'm just trying to bring it up, but sometimes in other videos I second guess what I want to say because I don't have the confidence to nail a point home on something that I'm experiencing, because I feel that someone that might have better knowledge on me might either question that or I second guess myself. I'm going to say that this is very spicy. And what I mean by spice is like I can get some like hints of like spices of like, you know, allspice and star anise and like touch of licorice, as well as like cinnamon and those sorts of elements coming through. Now I'm not too sure if anyone else experiences these whilst having this, but that's sort of, I'm getting sort of more of those flavour profiles with this particular drink, with sort of subtle, very subtle undertones of fruit. Okay. Raisin, plum. I sort of like was trying to like process what was going on, and so like I was sort of thinking about like a Christmas plum pudding, Christmas cake, you know, where you got brandy and that sort of stuff, picking out elements of those things in those particular those particular ingredients. It's on another level, guys. It's absolutely on another level. Like, there's no carbonation at all. I'll go to packaging. I really like it. That just tells you bang exactly what it is in bold writing. It's got the Rhino there on the front. I kind of like the style of the grainy colour. You probably can't see it all that well. Like this grainy cream colour. So yeah, I like their packaging. Drinkability. I'm going to do 2 parts of drinkability. Drinkability for the alcohol content is really good. Drinkability to drink more than one of these, I think, is just absolutely stupid or alcohol suicide. So I gave the prices. This was $21, I think, $21 or $20 just for the one can on Craft Cartel. I do have the rest of my beers in the beer cartel pack to do, so I've got a few to catch up on. I'm just going to slowly go through them. I might upload 3 that I've got in the bank that may have been from like 2 weeks ago, like in 2 weeks time, and just spam them. I'm just sort of going to do them in dribs and drabs for the moment, with what works for me, my lifestyle, my fitness, my work, that sort of stuff, around also trying to keep my business going. So rating, I've given Hope 2 10s. Okay, so I'm going to give this particular beer and Hope, I'm going to give this Rhino. I originally was going to say 8, but I'm going to give it an 8.5 because I think they've done a really good job with balancing the alcohol content in terms of the experience and the taste as well. Heading in, I thought maybe the back end of the palate was not going to be as changeable, like it sort of changed, and it became more mellow the further on you drank it, and it became a little bit more smoother as you continue to drink it. And so I think they did a really good job with balancing those spicy elements and also those like dark fruits really well in this. I wouldn't mind getting it again to sort of re-review at a different stage when I get more comfortable in terms of finding particular flavor profiles in certain drinks. In terms of buying it again, like after that fact, probably more so as like a special treat novelty thing. Like, you know, this has been sitting beside my computer for a good month now, waiting for this moment in time, and I've been happy to review it for you. And I love Hope as a company. They pump out some really good drinks, and even though probably I should have probably kept that Sunny Boy Sour in the fridge and done it at a later date, it is what it is, and I'll get back to doing that review at a later stage when I can sort of give it the respect that it deserves. But anyway, guys, I'm out. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this can a little bit later, and that's it for now. Happy birthday to May. Thank you for everyone who either has wished me a happy birthday or anyone that either wishes me a birthday in the comment section. You know, if you want to do something for my birthday, please subscribe to my channel. And that's it. SmithCity out. Cheers.